Welcome back to the channel. In a couple of other my previous videos in the comments, some people have asked if how much does it cost to run a company of this size? Are we scared of getting paid at the end of each job? And things like that. So I thought I'd do a quick video on what it costs to run a company of this size, and just give you a little insight into that. Right, so this company, it's been going 8 years. We're into the 9th year now. It's grown year on year. It's gone strength to strength. Really happy with how things are going. But to run a company of this size, I would consider ourselves a small company. Well, we are a small company. But like I say, there's been people in the comments, I'm looking to start up myself. How much does it cost? Etc, etc. So this won't, if you're just a one-man band or something like that, some of these costs won't apply to you. I haven't included all costs like MOTs and maintenance of tools and things like that. So this is just a rundown of a rough rundown of our outgoings each month. And our company consists of 5 people. So just to give you an idea, so we've just taken on another unit. So now we have 2 units. We've got our main one, which is this one that I'm in now, which is 1,000 square feet. We've built a mezzanine with 2 offices in it. We've just took on another one which is 500 square feet. That is solely for storage and things like that, because we're running out of room. So the rent for both of these places, it includes a service charge as well. That's coming in at £968 a month. Then obviously you've got the water and the electricity, and for them you're looking at £75 for the water for both units and about £180 for the electricity. So again, you may not need a unit to start with, but we actually couldn't operate without one now, I don't think. Then you've got things like your internet. We need the internet. Everything's web-based nowadays. Our phones run off the internet as well, so that's coming in at £30 a month as well. Then we've got skip hire. So depending on what jobs we're on, we probably average 2 skips a month. That's coming in at £576 a month. And then we go into that's the unit sort of side. So then we go into the office side of it. So we've got new software that we've just implemented this month. That is coming in at £288. That software is a CRM. It helps us with our management, keeping tabs on jobs and things like that. It's a new thing that we've started with. I'm happy with it so far. So it is expensive, but again, for us, it's worth it. Then you've got your emails. We've got 3 emails. That's £30 a month. What else we got? We've got an accountant. I think it's very important to have a good accountant, especially when you've got VAT and tax and all that involved. We pay our accountant £210 a month. It sounds like a lot. It is a lot, but it's worth the stress. I used to do it with, I'll call him a family friend. But it's a nightmare going through everything every month, whereas they do it all for you and it's done. It's peace of mind. So that's that. Then I've got an iPad. I've got a data SIM in that, so I can send off quotes whilst I'm out on the road, so I don't have to hotspot to my phone because that didn't always work. So that's another £18. We've got the work phone, which is another £30. Then we got another piece of software where we send our quotes to people. It just gives them a visual of what we're doing. Again, if you're just starting out, you probably don't need that. That's another £156. Then we've got finance on a couple of the phones, iPhones. That's £60 a month for 2 phones. What else we got? We have got insurance. We've just started out with Rhino trade insurance. We've got contents insurance, we've got employer's liability, all things like that. That's all covered in that, and that is coming in at £155 a month. We have got a review-based thing that collects all our reviews from all different, like Google, Facebook, all the platforms. It all comes into one. Again, that's another £30. We've got our MTC cards, we've got our membership with Certas, we've got insurance-backed guarantees. So just to be members of them each month is £55. So when it comes to signing off jobs, that is actually extra, but you should be building that into your quotes anyway. Just the base price for them is £55. We've got our accounting software, Xero. You may have seen QuickBooks and Xero and things like that. We use Xero, and that is, again, £48. We've got bank overdrafts and we've got a bank loan. Now, when COVID hit, I took out a bounce back loan and I put that money to one side to, just in case if shit hit the fan, I could at least pay the rent on this for a year. So I took out a bounce back loan, and we're paying that off at £278 a month. And then the big one, labour. So obviously without the labour, we can't get the jobs done. So we have got 2 fitters, 2 people in the office, and myself. I don't always pay myself regularly. I should do, but I don't. Now, the wage bill for those 5 people, if I did pay myself regularly, is coming in at 10,000, just over 10,000, 10,500. And then I like to put some money away each month for national insurance because I'm a sole trader. So national insurance and tax and things like that, I put between £1,600 and £2,000 a month away. So when I get my tax bill, the money's there. Same with the VAT bill, I like to put a bit of money away for that as well. Now we're on to the vans. So we have got 3 vans, we've got 2 big transits and 1 small one. The small one's mine. Now the diesel for these 3 is coming in at £800 a month. We budget for £800. It's not always £800, but depending on where we're working and how far we've got to travel and things like that. We do have fuel cards as well, because back in the day when we first started, I was giving my bank cards to people, the fitter who we had at the time, and then he'd forget to give me it back, and then it gets to the weekend and you're trying to pay for something. So fuel cards are a must, I think, if you've got people working for you. We've got vehicle tax. Now that is between 3 vans, looking at £75 a month for that. We've got fleet insurance for the vans. So when we had 2 vans and there was only 2 of us on the tools, 2 people in the company, I just added them as a named driver. Now I've got fleet insurance, so anybody over 30 can drive any vehicle in this company as long as you haven't got more than 7 points, I think it is. That's coming in at £180 a month. We've also, last year or 18 months ago, I bought the new van. You may have seen in other videos. It got wrapped wrong. Click here for that video. That finance for that is £336. Now, that is taken over 5 years, so we've still got a good couple of years left on that. And parts. So parts, what I mean by that is your silicons, your screws, all things like that, your ancillaries, for us to actually do the job. Trims, stuff like that. We budget for, well, our highest bill recently was £1,100 for the month. So we budget for, I try and budget for the highest one we've ever had. So that was coming in at that. So at the minute, the running total for running this company of 5 people and 2 units with 3 vans is coming in at £17,900. Now, again, this doesn't include MOTs, maintenance of the vans, maintenance of tools, new tools, workwear, things like that. This is just, and these numbers are rounded up as well. They're not all absolutely bang on, you know, a couple of pence here and there, a couple of quid. So, yeah, if you're looking to start up on your own, you know, you may be able to do the job very well. The business side of it can be a bit mind-blowing at times. So when you actually get it all wrote down on paper and you look and it's just under 18 grand a month, you think, bloody hell, you know, it's a lot of money. So you've got to find 18 grand a month before you make any profit. So my job as the owner is to look at this, see where we can trim the fat really. You know, I can speak to our suppliers for our silicons and stuff and try and get a better rate on that and things like that. So that's my job at the minute, trying to get better rates because, well, obviously I want to bring that 18 grand down as low as I can. But there's some things that you can't change. But yeah, that is basically it. I hope you found this insightful. Hit that like button and subscribe.